Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Makes. I am getting a little bit of a late start today. I got up at 5 and did a little bit of creating, but I got called into work yesterday and I just worked a ton this week. So this is my first video since last weekend, and I only had like an hour to create today. I have some things I have to do later this morning. But I am so happy to even just have that one little hour to create some art and share it with you. A couple people have been asking about hashtags. The hashtag I'm using for my Christmas time this year, for Christmas in July, is Christmas Makes 2022. So if you want to use that hashtag, I'll be starting to look at that hashtag in the next few days. Also, I was doing autumn and June, but June just sort of escaped me. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but man, that last month of school and everything, it's just a busy month. But if you want to do autumn and June, you could also just hashtag it autumn and June, even in July and August, as we head into, the fall season. Or if someone else can come up with a better hashtag, go for it. But it's always fun to be able to type in those hashtags and then go see a bunch of projects all at once. But Christmas Makes 2022, Saturday Morning Makes, both of those hashtags are active. Autumn and June could still be used also. Everybody did so many wonderful projects last weekend. I'm going to jump right into my video because I don't have a lot of time this morning, but I'm looking forward to taking some time this weekend, especially tomorrow on Sunday, to look at what everybody uploads, and I hope to see some of them tonight. But I do, like I said, I do have to be somewhere today. So let me jump in to show you what I have to share. And I look forward to seeing what everybody shares. I'm starting to see lots of Christmas stuff coming out, and it's so exciting to see everybody getting ready for the upcoming holidays. They're going to be here before we know it. Time just flies by, doesn't it? All right, so let me show you what I used first. Let me start here. My sweet friend Joyce sent me a package in the mail, and look at this cute tag that she made. It says, "Celebrate simple pleasures." And isn't that what life is all about? I love this little chair that she has here, and it's got a beautiful plant sitting on it. And then on the back, she just said, "To my dear friend Jill from Joyce." And I just love this little tag, and look what she sent. She sent fresh cut lilac body cream. So that is going to be fun to use. I love the smell of lilacs. It's a beautiful scent. And then she sent this beautiful flowers woodblock stamp. So this is from the Peddler's Pack, Beaverton, Oregon. Hello to Joyce and Bernie. I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday morning. And this is just such a lovely woodblock stamp with red rubber. And so I had to use that and play with it. So I'll show you that in just a minute. But here are the other things that I created with this morning. I used my little handmade by stamp. This is an old PSX stamp from Petaluma, California, D456. And sorry, I still have ink all over my hands from my creating this morning. But I used that. And then I used this sweet itty bitty Unity stamp that looks like this. It says handmade with love. And I used this on the back of one of my cards that I'm going to share with you. And then this sweet AALL&CREATE set is one that I just had to have this. As you guys know, I like to send cards out to people going through cancer and just family members, people going through difficult circumstances. I know that when my husband and I were going through, and our family was going through his cancer, that receiving cards and, cookies on the porch and just little notes or phone calls and messages, it just helps you through treatments and all the things that you go through when you're fighting a battle like that. So whenever I see a stamp set that resonates in that area, I tend to want to purchase it. And I love the beautiful designs that Janet Klein does for AALL&CREATE. And this is just such a sweet little image. And it says, "With brave wings, she flies." And then it has the word fly. And I think it has one other, I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, and it has the word love. So this is what the stamp set looks like. It's a clear photopolymer. And this is one that I purchased at, I got mine at Simon Says Stamp. Okay. And with it, I purchased this one, which I absolutely adore. Now this is for backgrounds, and I'll show you how I used it. But I especially love the words in these little background stamps. And it says the smell of earth, which is one of my favorite things, the touch of waves, another wonderful thing, the taste of berries, the sound of laughter, the sight of trees, the feeling of being alive. It says strong reasons make strong actions, and that's by Shakespeare. Little nameless random acts of love, kindness and love. I think that's what that one says. Little nameless unremembered acts of of kindness and love. And then this one says a small drop of ink can make million things under the bright and glorious sky. Can make millions think under the bright and glorious sky. A small drop of ink can make millions think under the bright, glorious sky. I love that. Then this one says, and seek the road to happiness. And isn't that the truth? We have to seek happiness because there's always going to be tough things in the world to pull us down. So you've got to look for your happiness, look for your joy, and count your blessings. Then this one says, be inspired, passionate, motivated, grateful, and formidable, I think. I can't read the last word. Oh no, open-minded. It's hard to read through the camera. Sorry, you guys. So it's be inspired, passionate, motivated, grateful, and open-minded. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Oh my goodness, I love that. So that is just such a wonderful stamp set, as is all of her sets. And if you don't know about Janet's sets, you need to go and check her out. She has so many wonderful sets. I have another one that's garden themed that I haven't shared with you guys yet. And then this one is a die from Penny Black. It's the Vintage Touch die, and from Penny Black, and it cuts out just these little two of these little emblems like this, as well as into your paper if you want. And you can cut the dies apart and use them, you know, to create a design, and then put another piece of card behind it to add color. So it's kind of a neat die. You know, you can cut them apart. I haven't cut mine apart yet. I just needed a piece today for the card I was working on. And then I used this lovely Concord and Ninth die with the impressed leaves. I forget what this one is called. It doesn't say on here. Oh, Stitched Vines card front die. So the Stitched Vines card front die, that's from Concord and Ninth. I use this Doodlebug Design 6x6 paper pad. It's the gingham and linen pad. And this one has basically gingham on one side, linen on the other. And mine's been very well used, and it's all torn apart now. It's coming apart from all the pages I've taken out. I use this Little Birds die. This is from Poppy Stamps. And if you're not familiar with them, this is a 2019 die from Poppy Stamps. A lot of my dies are older. I just use everything to death. This is a cloud background die. I believe this was MFT originally. Do I have the information in here? Let's see. I don't know if I do. What's behind here? Nope, that's just a magnet. So I'm not sure. I think that might be MFT from back in the day. It could be Lawn Fawn too. I'm not sure. I don't always mark all my dies. This is the die with the little X's on it. Does it say what this one is? The cross-stitched frame borders dies, and this is from Memory Box back in 2015. Okay, so it's the cross-stitched frame borders if you're interested in it. Okay, and there's all the information on it. And Memory Box, I love that they put their stuff in envelopes. I wish everybody would use envelopes because I think it's a great way to store things. And then this is the wonderful Pretty Scallop Circle dies from My Creative Time, and I used one of these, this size right here, and I cut off the edge of it to put it on my card. So that's all of the projects, or all of the products that I used. Oh my goodness. And then I did use some Aqua Mist cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and I also used some Pure Poppy, okay, and their craft cardstock too, which, do I have that on here? I should. Do I? Yeah. Yeah, I love their craft cardstock, so they're classic craft. So those are the cardstocks that I used today, and I think that's everything. So I made two quick cards that I'll share with you. The first one uses that adorable flower card stamp, and this is from Peddler's Pack, Stamppeddler on Etsy, and you can see where I did use that beautiful background die with the leaf border from Concord and Ninth. I used it also on this red layer, and then I lined it up with where I had embossed it in the background. And then I just added the card front on here. That's the little X border die from Memory Box. And I just added a piece of that Doodlebug paper here. So just a very simple card. Here's my little bird. She's sitting on top of the wheel. And I just thought it needed a little offset. So there's pink on this side and pink on this side. And it creates a little bit of balance with the colors. And then in here, on the inside, you can see how that embossed pattern is still on the inside. And then I added just a simple white layer that's scalloped and that little piece that I cut from that penny black die set. So just a really simple note card, and then on the back I stamped it with that PSX stamp and signed it. So just a sweet little note card. Okay, so that's my first card. And then my second card uses the beautiful AALL&CREATE stamps from Janet. And I just love this set. I love all of her stamps. I could buy every single one literally, but I just own a few. And you know, like many of us, we buy things and we don't always get a chance to use them. And I wanted to pick something in my stash this morning that I wanted to use but just hadn't had time to. So instead of working on some of the other design team stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, I chose to just create something for fun today, and also because I needed to send this card out to somebody. So this is going to go to a dear friend of mine, and it says, with brave wings she flies. And then it does have those little background stamps in here, little nameless unremembered acts of kindness and love. The touch, it says the smell of things, the touch of berries, I forget what, the taste of berries, the touch of a wave, the sound of laughter. So you can see how it has those in the background. And then you can see that I embossed this with that beautiful cloud die so that it looks like she's flying through the clouds. And she has all these words of inspiration in her mind while she's flying. And I just thought this was so cute. I colored it with just some very simple markers that I had on hand. I added some darker pink highlights to the lighter pink, and added a little bit of light blue just to pick up on the blue in the background. And then I created some triangles with red, you know, here, and then with pink here. So you have little triangles of pattern, which always helps people's eye travel through your card. So I just thought this turned out so sweet, and Janet, I love your art. I'm so inspired by it, and I just think it's all charming. I can't wait to see what you do in the future, and I love your background stamps. So just a very simple card. I roughed up the edges of the blue cardstock here and just kind of made it rustic looking. And then on the inside, just a simple scalloped banner piece and a little piece of leftover pattern paper in red that I had. And then on the back, it has that sweet Unity stamp, handmade with love. And I colored it green and red, just so that it would look pretty on the back. So that is my 2 card shares for Saturday Morning Makes. Thanks to everybody that's participating this weekend. And I also would just like to thank all my super commenters, the one that go out and they type in that hyperlink SatMornMakes, and they comment on every single post that comes up on Instagram as well as on YouTube and Facebook. I see so many people that do that. Mary Mickelson, Sue Crozier, Jana, Miss, oh my gosh, I can't think of her name right now. Anyway, I was really noticing that and just giving people a little thumbs up if they're commenting, because community involves all of us supporting one another. So it makes me so happy when I see you guys supporting everybody else's channels. So for those of you that go out and do that, it just makes my heart smile that we've built this beautiful community of Saturday Morning Makers, or whenever you choose to create and share that hashtag, because I understand that not everybody can upload on a Saturday morning. I don't care when you upload. It could be a Sunday, it could be a Monday, it could be any time during the week that you have a day off and can create. Eventually I get around and I get to comment on everything, I hope. And as I've always said, if there's something you'd really like me to see that I've missed, please just leave a comment on my current Saturday Morning Makes video and direct me to your link. And I will come and take a look. So Thank you so much for sharing art with me. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and count your blessings. And I send my love out to everybody that's struggling with hard things. Emma, I'm thinking of you. Mary Mickelson, I'm thinking of you. My friend Susan, my friend P, Rhonda, Elise, Felicia, Annette, Anna, so many people that I know are having things that make their hearts struggle. So my heart is always with you all, and my prayers. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Get out and enjoy some vitamin D in that beautiful sunshine if you have it where you are. Or if you need to stay cool because it's boiling hot, enjoy that cool air. All right. Blessings and hugs, everybody. I'll be back with you again soon. Bye now.